to another Linfield Coaches CatChat. Joe Stuart here with new head Linfield volleyball coach Lacey Bell. Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing great, and I'm sure it's a big week for you with the start of Northwest Conference play. It's great to talk to you now because obviously it's been a very busy start to the year for you. Hired just in mid-August, about a week before the team reported. You guys are off to a solid 3-3 start through non-conference play. But overall, I have to imagine that this has certainly been a last whirlwind of a month for you. Obviously, you came over from Europe 2 years ago to work with your former college head coach, Kip Yoshimura, at Pacific as an assistant for him 1 year. And then now here you are running your own program here in McMinnville. But just what has this whole process been like over the last month or so?
Yeah, well, I think you said it best. It really has been a whirlwind. I appreciate also my family and my kids that have been able to deal with all this and make sure that they're supporting me. When I made the decision to come here to the United States after 17 years of living abroad and coaching at many different levels in Europe, I thought to myself, okay, if I'm going to move back after being gone for so long, what's the best place in the United States to be? And of course, it's a college campus. And so I thought, okay, no, let's go for it. You've always wanted to be a collegiate head coach. Go pursue your dream. And my husband and my children and my family supported me to do that. So I'm here, and I'm lucky enough to have the opportunity to be at Linfield after just 1 year at Pacific, coaching with my former head coach at Gonzaga.
Yeah, so what are some of the biggest things that you feel that you learned in your 17 years in Europe, both playing and coaching, that are going to help you really succeed here in the NCAA world?
Well, I've always been a fundamentally sound player. I'm a technician. I learned to play under many, many different types of head coaches because my 17 years in France, I played predominantly for 3 or 4 head coaches, and I learned so much from all of them. So what I'm looking to do here back in the United States is just take all of what we say in French is like le bagage. It's baggage, like it's our suitcases of all our tricks and fundamentals that we have to be able to apply it here in the NCAA volleyball world. And of course, you should know that the Americans are the leading. I know we got silver at the Olympics, but we're still the leading reference for volleyball in the world. So I just feel fortunate to be back and to be able to add in everything that I learned in Europe and to apply also the things that don't work in a European league and only work in collegiate athletics. So it feels good.
So with 12 returners coming back this year, you got a pretty big group overall with 12 returners, a bunch of young players too with a big freshman class. But with this kind of short time span, how's it been just connecting and getting to know all these players and trying to get on the same page with everybody on what you guys want to accomplish this season?
Well, it indeed has been a challenge, but like I said, I have so many young freshmen or sophomores, so it's kind of new for everybody, which means basically the majority of the team is learning new things, learning about me, I'm discovering them. So it's been challenging, but pretty smooth. The team is led by 2 amazing seniors, Paige and Marina, and they're doing a great job with their leadership role and guiding all of the freshmen. I also have Sydney, who is a junior, and Nora, who is a sophomore in the leadership group, and they are respectively doing a great job with their classes as well.
So we mentioned the Pacific match obviously coming up on Tuesday. 3 tough conference matches to start the NWC slate with Pacific and then going up to Tacoma for PLU and Puget Sound this weekend. What are some areas that you're still experimenting with? Obviously you said you want to focus on the fundamentals, still some development to go on the offensive side of things, but where are you and your staff kind of experimenting and maybe without giving too much away, some adjustments that you guys are going to be making going into these first few conference matches?
Yeah, well the girls are going to have a really good challenge. We already saw it with Fox on Friday, and then we're going to Pacific, and then the Tacoma teams are, like you said, always very, very strong competition. So it's going to be, we're going to have to just like grit our teeth and see what we can pull out. But the girls, I always say, hey, we got to start with serving. If we are being aggressive on serving, it's going to open everything up. And then, of course, just we got to be, I don't know if I'd use the term scrappy, but it's like fundamentally sound on defense and just don't give up the fight. We just got to keep going and going. We have everything on our side to do that. We're a young team. We can surprise people. So why not? Let's go for it.
Yeah, really excited to see what you guys can do this year and how these first few conference matches go. Wildcats open Northwest Conference play on Tuesday against the Pacific Boxers in Forest Grove before heading up to Tacoma to take on Puget Sound and Pacific Lutheran. Linfield will finally be back home the following weekend as Whitman and Whitworth come to McMinnville. Coach, thanks for the time and good luck this season.
Yeah, thank you very much.